some of the beliefs are going to be very deep, you know. One clarity is good, like you have to see your results. If you're not happy, you immediately check your beliefs. Now, if there are certain beliefs which are deep, how do you change them? I mean, it's
like anything. Look, we grow up, we go to school. Why do we go to school for? To learn. Even though we learn a lot of rubbish at school, but we go to learn. And then we have parents who teach us values, beliefs, and teachers teach us. Then we have this strange thing in our mind that once we wear that black cap on our head, a graduation cap, education is over. That's what we believe.
yes. Yeah.
But education is a continuing quest for the rest of your living life. Now, if I now know that my belief in X, Y, Z is really deep, so let's say you got a cut and it's deep. You go to one hospital and the doctor says, I can't do anything about it. You have to go to another one. What would you do? And you go to the other one and say, I'm really sorry, but this is not our speciality. You got to go to, and if you don't go to that hospital there, your arm's going to be cut off. I mean, it's in New York, and let's say you don't have the money, but you've got to go to New York. What do? You find the money because your arm's going to go. Then you eventually go to this doctor. He says, yeah, no problem, I'll fix it for you. Fixed. What did you have to do to get to that point? You have to go and acquire knowledge. So I'm saying is the only way they're going to transform consistently is that you acquire knowledge all the time, forever. Because one belief fixed, another will appear. One belief fixed, another will appear. Or you can be one person that can stay in anger, resentment, and focus on this one thing, and ruin the rest of your life. So your answer is study, education, meet people, communicate, exchange stories, exchange experiences. In this room right now, we have enough wealth of information to transform everybody's life.
So it's, even if they're deep, I mean, I'm just trying to ask a technical question. Like say money, somebody was earning 50,000 and wants to earn 10 crores. It's very impractical, right? Your belief will come, like, itna kamata hai, how can you overnight make this money? Then negative belief will come in your way.
Yeah, because
so if it's so deep, so how do you change it? It takes time, or
it's a stupid belief. If you want it overnight, I mean, come on.
Pardon?
If you want it overnight,
Yeah.
then that's a really dumb belief, unless you're playing the lottery.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to
So
understand.
what I do,
how
I
you
could
change.
say I want to make 50 crores,
Huh.
and I'm making 20,000 rupees a month.
Yeah, so it's like,
I can say I'll make 40 first.
okay,
But you know what? I want that.
okay. So you change your belief in a sustained manner.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, reasonable. I mean, what you're talking of getting your results. Now we have identified these are the results. I messed up. I have to work on my beliefs, right?
No, okay, these are the results I messed up.
Yeah.
I have to work on my beliefs.
Yeah,
What do I need to believe in order to get that?
exactly. Now, if 20,000 to 10 crores is too high a jump, so I have to work in a sustained manner.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I ask people, do you want to be a millionaire? Everyone says, yes. I said, do you need to be a millionaire? No. Because if I made 10 lakhs a month, or say 5 lakhs a month, I'd have a pretty cushy life. So the reasons why you make it, etc., are different. I'm saying that's an exaggeration. Most people that think from 20,000 to 10 crores is a stupid thing.
Yeah.
It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. But I would just say to myself, I'm making 20,000, I'll make now 40. That's how I started. Make 10,000,
Okay.
make 50, make
Got
70, make 80.
So it's like gradual growth.
Gradual growth,
Your
yeah.
beliefs like change.
And as you grow bigger,
Uh-huh.
if you focus on these goals, you will have to become bigger to get the other goals. When I first started, I used to deliver pizza, for God's sake.
Okay.
Right? And now I earn really, really, really good income. But I did not earn that income. If you had told me I'm earning what I'm earning now, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I'd say, forget it, you're insane. Are you nuts? I'll never achieve that. But the moment you hit 1 lakh, you now think you can do 4.
Got
You hit 4, you can do 10. You do 10, you can do 20. You can do 20, you do 50.
Also, like
Someone
you
give me a
keep
time
saying
check.
that people don't change. I mean, we can only influence people and we cannot change people. That's right. But I can change myself all through, right?
Yeah.
Only me, myself, I can change.
What you can do,
myself.
you can make people feel really good for them to change.
Yeah, how is that?
example,
Can you
let's
give
say-
clarity there, please?
Let's say if I want to make a angry father feel good,
Okay.
I would have to recognize that he wants the significance of authority as a father.
Okay.
Let me take my dad, for example. My dad has always been in a position of power. He's always been in a leadership position all the time. Even his work, self-employed, used to do like speeches. He's always been in a position of power. And now that he's got older, he doesn't really do much. He gets up, gets dressed, goes out somewhere all day long in his suit and comes back. Where he goes, no one knows. But he goes out, right? And now when he doesn't get his significance, how does he get it now? Angry. He gets angry. Arguments. He will, if he's feeling like insignificant, he will get angry. I have never had an argument with my dad in my life. Why? I give him significance like you can't imagine. I do. Because he's my hero. I go to him and I say to him, Dad, you're great. He says something to me, I'll say, okay. I may not do it. But I say, okay, no problem. He'll tell me a story. He's told me the story 20 times. I will hear it as if I've never heard it before. Because I know that he needs significance. My mom is on his case, like all the time. Don't drink this, don't do that, don't do this. When my dad comes, I say, listen, let's go out, let's get a strawberry milkshake. And I'll get donuts, and I'll give him stuff that he's not allowed to eat. And I'll click a picture, and I'll go home and say, Mom, look what he's been eating. And he feels so cool because what can she do about it? And she says, yep, it's lovely. So when he came to India, we took him to Chopati, or whatever, gave him rubbery and kulfi and the full works, took plenty of pictures and videos of him eating and sent him to my mum. So he feels significant about that. Now, if I tell him to walk, go for a walk, he won't go. I don't need to be told what to do. I know. So what I do, I find an article on walking. I put it on the table. He picks it up and reads it. And he says, you know what, walking is really good for you. We should all walk. What I'm saying is, you can't, if I did that to my dad and he was angry with me, how long would he be angry with me for? He won't. Has my dad been always good to me? No, my dad's hampered me a few times. I remember once I was playing on a roof in the snow, and my dad said, don't go, it's an abandoned hospital, don't go, there you'll hurt yourself. I said, okay, I won't go, but I went, of course. So I'm playing snowball fights on this roof, and there's another roof, and I jump, and I fall straight through. And I damaged my shoulder, so I come, and I'm crying my eyes out. I was 13, 14. My dad's saying, what happened? I said, I fell to the roof. He went, Brak! I told you not to go. You never. And I'm crying there, and I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, he doesn't give a shit about me. You know, when I went to America for the first time to study, he didn't give me the money. He paid for my fees. I landed in America. I had enough money just to, couldn't get rent an apartment. So I slept on in Los Angeles airport for 2 days. And then I got a house as an au pair, a nanny, in Beverly Hills, and lived as a nanny during the evening, and went to school during the day. And I was so angry with my dad. Why don't you give me the money? Why don't you? He goes, oh, you wanted to go. I didn't tell you to go. I'm paying for your fees. Your headache. When I bought my first house, when I was studying, I rented 4 rooms out. I kept 1 room for myself while I was studying. And I made money. I was a rich student. I blew all the money straight away. 5 months later, when I got a call from the mortgage company saying, can you pay your loan? I didn't have the money. I asked my dad. He said, what are you asking me for? You got the rent, paid the rent. I said, I blew it. He goes, that's your problem. That's your headache. So I was so angry. Why is he telling me? Why is he not supporting me? He can give it to me like this. But today I realize all those things have given me the independence of what I'm doing today. You know, at that time I could be angry, but my belief system, I owe these guys, my parents, I owe them. You can't imagine what I owe them. I can't even tell you what I owe them. I mean, see, that makes me teary-eyed. I just can't even tell you, because I know for a fact that all these tanks of mine are filled the moment I meet my family. I feel so angry with this man. I feel so angry with this man because he's got a family. Some people don't even have mothers and fathers, right? They don't even have them. He has these people and he has no value for them. He doesn't have no value. So you can change the environment by making people in your environment feel good. My sister Afshan, what's her highest need? Love and significance. She's expressive all the time. You got to keep telling her how great she is and how wonderful she is. My brother Ryle, very quiet, serious guy. I get on really well with him, like superbly. And I'm his like pet brother, right? My brother shares significance. Highly driven guy, motivated, doesn't give a damn about certainty. He wants to take on any challenge on the planet. And I don't fight with him. I used to fight with him before. I don't fight because I now know that these are the two needs that he needs. Very, very highly driven by love as well. Mass contributor. So you know these things. My twin sister, I have a twin sister, Shama. She's totally these two. So now, I never used to express much to her. Now, me and my sister Shama have got the most incredible relationship you can ever imagine. Why is that? Because I give mass amounts of love and significance. Even if I don't want to. Because my goal is to create an environment.